It's annoying, but it's a bop. And it cannot go on any longer. Hang it up. Flat screen. I would have dragged you regardless. We're getting into this video. This is another episode of The Music Industry Sucks. I want to talk about Coachella. I want to talk about some new releases that I've cared about, that I have cared about. Maybe I'm here to make some apologies and then some not apologies. We are going to start off right from jump with Coachella. Coachella was this past weekend, and you know what, well, past 2 weekends, and you want to know the only way I'm going to make my way. I was broke down when Beyonce did Coachella, so I was in college. There was absolutely no way I was making it to Coachella to see Beyonce. I don't necessarily feel like I missed anything. My experience staying up to like 2 a.m. to see Beyonce on YouTube, like that was a moment. Sorry, that was a moment. Loved it down. But Frank Ocean might do Coachella next year, and I do think I'm gonna rent a van and make my way down there. But that's another story for another day if it happens. Anyways, Coachella was these past 2 weekends, and I have thoughts. I simply have thoughts. First and foremost, some of you have to get a job. You people worried about, like, is Coachella falling off? Is Coachella this? Go get a job. I've never seen people who have never been to something be so worried about what something is doing. If you have never been to Coachella, why do you care? Why do you care if Coachella is on, if Coachella is off? I believe Coachella, the height of Coachella was just a moment in time. Like, you had to be there. Like, Beyonce going on stage with Solange. Like, Beyonce coming out for Forever Young. You see how all my moments are Beyonce moments. Like, you just simply had to have been there in that moment. And by been there, I mean I was on Tumblr looking at the photos. Like, you just had to be there. And like, it peaked. Like, it was that moment. That moment was good. And like, we moved on. If anything, for me, for Coachella to go back to like those days that we like maybe look at in nostalgia with a little bit of delusion, it would have to fall off. Like, sometimes things have to crumble to be built back good again. So, like, if Coachella's falling off, I don't necessarily think that is a bad thing. I don't think falling off is ever a bad thing. I think falling off allows for you to pivot. Some things need to pivot. And Coachella, I think, just needs a pivot. It needs to pivot. Like, Coachella has played into that. It's popular. It's for the gram. It's for all of this. Maybe it's always done that. Like I said, I ain't never been. And so, it's like, it's going to have to get out of that. It's overexposed. Like, come on. I just don't think it's that much of an issue. And I think the people who are really giving a fuck just have to go to job. Go to a job. Go to LinkedIn, fill out a job application, like, see what's good. That's how I feel. But anyway, Coachella did happen, and I do have thoughts. Doja Cat is the new supreme. Like, I just do not know what to tell you. I just do not know what to tell you. If you don't like the girl, that's fine, but you gotta give it up. You have to give it up. And I don't think Doja Cat is the new supreme because we're just thirsty for another girl who can at least try to live up to the greatness of the performers before her. I think Doja Cat is genuinely good. She is genuinely good. The music is genuinely good. The performances are genuinely good. When you watch her set, which I watched both weekends of her set, like, it's just good. It's just simply good. The music is good because I have a big thing. A lot of the girls would not be such bad performers if they made better songs. Because one thing is, these girls are not talented enough to elevate a bad song. Like, that is just the kid. I think a big thing is, if the girls just made better songs, we would excuse a lot of their terrible performance. But the girls are giving you bad songs, and they're just not that good of performers. So what are we gonna do there? Well, I can excuse a lot if the girls have hits. If the girls have hits, I can excuse a lot. You think I give a fuck what Rihanna is doing on the stage? I said this, and I will say this before. Rihanna's Rock in Rio 2015 is one of my favorite festival moments ever. Like, one of my favorite festival sets of all time is Rihanna Rock in Rio 2015. And it's just because I love that set list. I love the, like, yellow little tracksuit. Like, it's just it's her energy when she was like, I'm from Barbados, but it's humid as hell out here. Like, I don't know how y'all do this. Like, she just had an energy on that stage. So it's not even like I need the girls to really be dancing down, singing. Like, No, some of these girls just don't have good songs. They don't have good songs. They don't have stage. They don't have charisma, and they don't. And it's really sad that the girls who do have those things, because I do believe there are girls who can literally bring it. It really sucks that the girls who can really bring it don't really get a lot of the stage time. They don't really get to, we really don't get to see them on televised performances. The girls that can do it aren't given the opportunities to do it. So it really sucks. It really, really sucks. But like I said, Doja Cat ain't one of them. Doja Cat just is that girl. She just simply is. She is the moment. You either get on board or you stay mad, or you stay mad because she's not going anywhere. She's simply not going anywhere because the music is good. And a good foundation, though, is the music. Because some of the girls can perform down and the music sucks. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so freaking sorry. And when y'all be on social media, like, y'all sleeping on this person, y'all show what them performing, it's like, but the music sucks. Like, I can't do nothing with it. I can't see them perform in my car. Like, if the music sucks, what am I supposed to agree? Yes, they can perform, but like, the music not good. The music not good. Like, sorry. Doja Cat has both, and that's why it works. That is simply why it works. But back to the girls who don't have it. Here is the thing. I am tired of being gaslit. I am tired of people acting like I'm asking for much. I'm simply not asking for much. I do not want every girl to dance. I do not want every girl to dance. I do not want every girl to have to sing down. I don't. I am somebody who likes versatility in all my artists. Simple as that. People say y'all just asking for too much. There are people who are delusional. No one's going to be Beyonce. It actually pisses me off when y'all compare new performers to Beyonce, because Beyonce is a legend act. Beyonce is a legend act. And then I'm tired of people acting like a huge part of Beyonce is not God-given motherfucking talent. Beyonce is better than the girl. She's just better. Beyonce is better than a lot of people like this. Like, it's almost a slight way to discredit Beyonce. Like, ooh, why can't y'all do this? Like, Beyonce has God-given talent. God-given talent that the girls just do not have. The girls do not have. They were not given the talent to sing like her, to turn out choreography the way she turns out choreography. The vision. They just don't have it. They just do not have. So stop comparing the girls to Beyonce, because Beyonce just got it. She just got it. She just has it. And a lot of the girls do not have it. They just do not have it. So when y'all compare the girls to Beyonce, even in good faith, I'm like, no, that is a legend right there. Please do not piss me off. Please do not piss me off. And so the thing is, I don't want the girls to be Beyonce. I do not. I have my Beyonce. I believe Beyonce is going to go on tour again. I don't need the girls to be Beyonce. What I need is for the girls to turn something that is them. That is them. You want to know something? I said this over on my Patreon because I made a whole what annoyed me. I'm going to go see Katy Perry in Vegas, not because Katy Perry has ever done a two-step I wanted to see, ever did a vocal I ever wanted to hear again. It is because Katy Perry makes her performances hers. Her Super Bowl performance is so damn good because it is authentically her. The girls are not trying to find what is authentically them. Like, maybe you're not the best singer, maybe you're not the best dancer, but you need to find what makes you put on a performance. Be a showman. You want to know another person who does that amazingly? Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars, even though Bruno Mars can't sing and Bruno Mars can't dance, but he makes the show his. Like, this is what I can do. Let me play to those strengths and put a show. Nobody wants to be a showman. No one wants to be a showman these days. No one wants to sit down and be like, okay, my range is not that great. I can't dance that well. So how do I do this? And that's what I want from the girls who aren't talented. I want the girls who aren't talented to be able to do it. Like, let me play up my strengths. I can play the guitar. Let me learn a sickening something on the guitar. Let me do a sickening piano. Let me play up what I'm good at. Come to the stage with some charisma, some spunk. Come on. Have an excellent band. Come on. Like, no one wants, like, people are just like, they suck up there, and then people are just like, okay, but you know what? You're cool. I like you. And it's like, no, you could do so much more. You could do so much more. And like I said, this is not me yelling at the wind. I think there are there's several girls who are doing excellent. It just sucks that a lot of the girls who are excellent aren't getting a lot of the main attention. Now, in the boys, when it comes to the men, I do not believe there are several people doing amazing. Lil Nas X is leading the pack, and like, with room. Like, I do not believe there's a lot of men doing excellent. Sorry. There's a few. There's only a few. So they really need to step their pussy up. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on to some other things that I wanted to say. So y'all, I listened to the Silk Sonic album. I never really listened to the Silk Sonic album in full because I was just like, I don't fuck with Silk Sonic. Like, I hate to be the one to tell you, I do not fuck with Silk Sonic. I just have not really loved, I didn't love Leave the Door Open. I didn't. So I listened to the Silk Sonic album and I came to a revelation. I'm gonna go see Silk Sonic in Vegas because this album, their Silk Sonic album, 100% is just an album that was meant to go be seen live. It was just an album that is meant to go be heard and seen live. They made this album so they could perform it in Vegas at the MGM. That is 100% why they did this. And guess what? I'm falling for it. I fell for it. I am going to Vegas to go see them, even though them tickets are an arm and 70 legs. Like, it is so expensive, but I'm going to go see it. Like, it was just an album made to be seen live, and so I fell for it. Did I love it? No. I did not want to hear a single song over again. I did not. And that sucks because I love everything that Bruno Mars puts out. After I listened to the Silk Sonic album, I had to go put on Bruno Mars' his other 3 albums. Because I'm like, there is something I used to love about this man. Like, there is. And they're so excellent. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I know y'all call him a knockoff Prince and all this stuff. And I love Prince now. But, like, I am so sorry. Like, I do. So, I'm going to go see Silk Sonic live. I guess I say that to say I'm going to see Silk Sonic live. Let's move into Meg the Stallion. When it comes to Meg the Stallion and the Tory Lanez bullshit, y'all know I'm 10 toes down for Meg. I think people who are suddenly Tory Lanez stans, look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. People be like, I was a fan of Meg the Stallion. Shut the fuck up. No, you weren't. Stop there. Stop there. You're lying. You're a liar. Plan B. The spirit of Lil' Kim entered Meg the Stallion's body at Coachella, and when she spit Plan B, it's so good. It's so good. When the beat drops, it is just so good. I don't mind Meg the Stallion playing in the pop lane. This is my advice for Meg the Stallion, which she don't need because I'm in this room and she's at Coachella. Like, let's be honest. But I think I don't think Meg the Stallion should go away from the pop stuff, the stuff that the TikTok girls like, because she's on. Right? But I think if she could do like the duality, if she could give us a Plan B and then do her, because I like the pop stuff. If she could do both, I love the fact that Plan B is out right now and the song with Dua Lipa is out right now. I love that those 2 things are good because I think both of them are solid performances. And that's what I want. That is what I want from Meg the Stallion. But back to Plan B. It's so good. It is so good because I think the girls forgot that Meg the Stallion can rap down. When it comes, there are certain things I give like certain artists. Like Doja Cat, no one is performing like her, and no one's music is as good as Doja Cat. But when it comes to like a freestyle, like spit it, Meg the Stallion, they're not seeing her. They are not seeing her. Like, when it comes to just spitting it, Meg the Stallion is at the top. Meg the Stallion, at the new girls, Meg the Stallion is at the top when it comes to just spitting it. I hate to say this, because I've had a lot to say about Lotto, but Lotto is also up there too. Like, Big Lotto is also up there too. Like, but I said this in my video about Big Lotto. Big Lotto can rap. But Big Lotto, when it just comes to spitting this shit, Big Lotto and Meg, no one is really seeing the 2 of them when it just comes to just boom, give me a freestyle, like rap over this beat, like they're killing it. And so when a lot of people like to discredit Meg, they say they don't like Meg's music, that is one thing I will not let you say, that Meg can't spit that shit, because Meg can spit that shit, and that's just what it freaking is. So Plan B is great. That I've been playing it up. I just got a new Jeep. I dropped the top of my Jeep and I turned that bitch up. Like, it is so freaking good. I love hearing Meg rap. That is just it. Let's go into Treat Me. So Chloe Bailey dropped Treat Me and the Treat Me video at the same time. This song has had a lot of like talk. Everything Chloe Bailey does has so much discourse. It has so much discourse, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the discourse both ways. I'm tired of the people fighting the discourse, and I'm tired of the people giving the discourse. It's just so late. It's just so late. It's like, if you don't want to listen to Chloe Bailey music, don't. If you do, you do. Like, let's just leave it there. But that brings me to something. We have to start critiquing things in good faith. We have to start critiquing. So many people believe they're such a critic, they're such this, and they won't just admit they're just a person who talks shit like me. But so many people say they're just a critic and da-da-da. And it's like, you can be all those things. I have no problem with a self-proclaimed critic, but you have to do it in good faith. You have to do it in good faith. A critique is not what something isn't. A critique is what something is. When you are critiquing something, you critique what something is. What is wrong with this thing as it is, not what is wrong because this thing isn't something else. That is not a critique. That is a whole other conversation. That is a whole other conversation. And so when it comes to Chloe Bailey, you cannot critique Chloe Bailey's Treat Me by telling me what you think Chloe Bailey's music should be, because who's to say she don't make that music and that also sucks? So when you're giving a critique of something, you have to say what is wrong with that thing and not say, oh, Treat Me is bad because it's not R&B. Because what does that mean? That means nothing, because Chloe Bailey could do Treat Me and make it R&B and it still be bad. So that is not a critique of something, right? A critique of something is saying what is wrong with Treat Me. And so when a lot of people listen to Chloe Bailey's music, they don't want Chloe Bailey to make pop music. Therefore, when they come in, they're just like, why the fuck is she? Instead of giving Chloe Bailey criticism that could actually help. We all know that Chloe Bailey wants to be a pop star. It is very clear that Chloe Bailey wants to be a pop star. Therefore, if you are someone who is invested in Chloe Bailey, because that's another thing. If you don't like Chloe Bailey, like, you could also just not listen to it. You could also just, everything don't have to be for you. Like, you could just not listen to it. But if you are someone who is still invested in Chloe Bailey's solo career, then you need to give constructive criticism as to how it can be better. Because here's the thing. I don't dislike Treat Me. I do not dislike. I don't love Treat Me like a lot of people are loving Treat Me. And I don't dislike it nowhere near as many people saying. I feel like Treat Me has a time and Treat Me has a place. And you know what? Most of that place is in cycling class, right? I love it there. And so when it comes to critique, I have Chloe Bailey Treat Me critiques that have to do with it as a pop song. There are issues I have with it as a pop song. My critique of Treat Me is not that Chloe and Halle should make music together. I already say Chloe and Halle should be in the studio together. That has always been my take. I don't see why the girls not in the studio together, right? But that is not a critique of Treat Me. If you are going to engage with Treat Me and you call yourself a critic or you call yourself someone whose music opinion should be taken seriously, engage with Treat Me. Engage with it as a pop song. You don't get to decide what music Chloe Bailey should make. Now, that don't mean I'm on the whole other side. There are people who also go like, y'all just don't want Chloe Bailey making pop music. That's why y'all dislike it. And it's like, whoa. You're allowed to not like the song, right? You're allowed to not like the song. You are allowed to say, hey, I'm okay with Chloe Bailey making pop music, and I want her to make good pop music, right? There's also that. I just feel like everyone has picked a corner. Everyone has picked a corner, and no one wants to go into the middle. Everyone is in their corner. No one wants to meet in the middle. So I just feel like we can never have a productive conversation about Chloe Bailey because people just want to be so mean and so nasty towards her, and it's just not necessary. It's just simply not. It's just music. It is simply just music. It does not have to be all that nastiness. The next thing, so there's some, is that really all I want to talk about? Yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about. Let's go into some songs that have come out that I have been loving. Just first of all, Normani goes in that same thing when it comes to like just being nasty for no reason. Like Fair is a perfectly fair song. Like it just do not need the nastiness. It just does not need the nastiness. Like if you don't like the song, you don't have to like the song. Fair is perfectly fine. It really don't sound much different than the songs y'all be kind of going up for all the time. So it's like, check yourself on that one. Okay, so Lizzo released About Damn Time, and I am so sorry. This is Lizzo at her best for me. I love Lizzo when she is just rapping ridiculousness. Like, I just love it when she's rapping, singing. That is Lizzo in her prime. I have been loving that. Florence and the Machine released Free. Absolutely amazing. Once again, at their best. I just feel like some people are just at their best right now. Maggie Rogers released That's Where I Am, and honey, have I ever talked to you guys about Maggie Rogers on this channel? Baby, when Maggie Rogers dropped that video, I was there. I am there for Maggie Rogers. There is anything that would have got me to Coachella this year is to see Meg, Doja, and Maggie. Like, That's Where I Am. It's just so, Maggie Rogers has such this throwback sound that's like, if we were like in the mid 2000s, Maggie Rogers would be like a household name because that's just how the music sounds. It's giving Kobe Calais, Sarah Bareilles. It's giving Pocket Full of Sunshine and Tasha Bedingfield. Like it's just giving like Run Through the Sun with the coffee. Like that is just simply what it is giving to me. Is there anything else? Harry Styles put out a song that is very good. I will say Harry Styles put out a song that is good. good. The next thing I want to talk about, the last thing I want to talk about is Flow Cardboard. I'm gonna put this shit in a cardboard box. So a thing that's been going like viral through the way is this group named Flow, and they released a song called Cardboard Box. And the thing is, it's a very cute song. Like, is it amazing? Blow my mind. A lot of the girls have been saying that, and I'm gonna give them that. But you want to know what I love? I love potential, and they have potential. That is the thing. The thing is, the song don't have to blow my goddamn mind. The song just has to have some fucking potential, and that's what it does. It is a good song. You can turn it on, and it's just very good. But what I want to say, bring back girl groups. Bring back girl groups. That is what this is showing me. It's showing me that we need to bring back girl groups. Girl groups are so fun. It is so fun to root for a girl group. I think more people should be getting a homegirl and a homegirl's homegirl and coming together and giving us a group. That's why I feel like Flow has really like hit the scene and people are going up for them, because we want to see girl groups. We want to see the girls in girl groups. So that is what I wanted in this song. Bring back the girl group. Cardboard Box is a really good song, by the way. And so like, yeah, that's my thoughts on the things that's been coming out lately. I have apologies, I guess. I have more apologies. I don't know. Anyways, I love you guys so much. If you guys want to see more of me, hit me up on Patreon, which is @told by Kenya, and I will see you guys in the next one.